Hi, it's Gail from Gail Girls a Garden. Today's going to be a really big day for planting. I've got a great big new haul of mostly Proven Winners annuals. I'm going to plant up a bunch of pots. Let's go. So now I'm going to put this planter together. I've added some compost, Espoma, Biotone starter fertilizer. And what I'm going to want this to look like is I'm going to have the grass over here, Angelonia right here. I like to put the colors diagonal from each other, so if there's yellow and yellow, I like to put them across the pot, and pink, I'll put those across the pot as well. I'm going to keep a tag for each one in there so I remember what it's called. Start with this one. Take these out. Graceful Grasses, Ogon, and there's the Angel Face Perfectly Pink Snapdragon. Next to it. I like my pots to be full, but I've also, some plants really take over each other, so I'm trying to get plants together that have similar vigor. Superbell's Pink Calibrachoa. Next. Lastly, we're going to add this Gold Dust Macardonia. Make sure everything's in the ground nicely. On with the next. So this set of plants is going to go over on this side of my yard. Got a little planting area over here. It's kind of this little raised area next to these steps that go up to my backyard. That looks really pretty when there's something kind of tall in here and lots of color. So it's got a lot of weeds in here right now. So the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of the weeds. This is what I'm planting here. Planting this sweet potato vine, the Violet Night Spitalicum, Tropical Sunrise Calibrachoa, the Steel Blue Angelonia, and the Blue Skies Supertunia. So make it going on this. The weeds come out of here really easy because this is just really loose potting soil from last year. This soil looks really good. I'll just put a little bit of compost in here. Some Biotone Espoma starter fertilizer. This is going to be really good. So first I'm going to get the Superbell's Calibrachoa into this little pot here. Here, some soil around it. See if it's happier in its own pot. Let it just do its own thing over here. The last one is this sweet potato vine. Okay, guys, over the wall. Put the tags in. Last thing I'm going to do for today is plant up this barrel and a matching one on the other side. It's been a really hot day in the 80s. So these Proven Winners Graceful Grasses Fireworks comes in this new Proven Winners compostable container. And the way this works, I just looked it up. It has a little scanner on it. Scan that and it tells you to take these tabs on the side and you pull them out. Not that easy, but they do come off. It says you can put those tag pieces right in the hole with your plant, and that this whole pot, serves as fertilizer for the plant. So, trying it out. I know this grass is super hardy, so I don't think anything's gonna prohibit its growth. So this is a good one to trial. Put this down in here, right in the container. Very oddly, but it says it's gonna work. If all the containers are like this, it would make everything really easy. So now, put this one. This is not a proven winner. It's called Crazy Tunia Pink Flamingo. It's super pretty. It's gonna come out of the pot into the hole. I think I'm gonna add some soil around here. Proven winners, Sweet Caroline, Sweetheart Line. Container. I'm just gonna break the roots a little bit. Right in here. The last thing I'm putting in here is this Proven Winners Superbena Sparkling Rose Verbena, which I'm really excited about. I think it's gonna be really beautiful. Break the roots and scooch it on in. Perfect. One more soil in there. So I've got this one here and Imagine one on this side of the stairs. I don't do Imagine containers anywhere else, but I like these two at the top of the stairs, this one and that one, to be roughly the same. So I filmed all of that, planting those pots about 12 days ago. I'm gonna take a look at all the pots that I planted, as well as a few other annuals that I have since gotten in the ground that were in my last video about my Proven Winners plant haul. So let's take a look. So this was the first planter. This is the Super Bells Pink Calibrachoa. This is the yellow Microdonium. Everything's really kind of filling in. In the back is the pink Angelonia, and then the graceful grasses Odon. They will get big and kind of hide my drip tube setup over here. Take a quick look at some of these other planters that I already had done earlier in the season. This is one of my favorites. I love petunias. This is Daybreak Charm petunia. This yellow plant is called Nemesia. This is the first time I've had this in a pot, but I really think it's such a cheerful plant. So both these pots have some white bacopa. This one has more Daybreak Charm petunia. It has a kind of just common variety geranium in the back. And it has this flambe yellow chrysocephalum. I love the silvery foliage in this. It's got some white alyssum, it has some pansies and some violas in the back. Euphorbia, this is growing really great. This is another video, but I just super love the foliage on this euphorbia. This is the second planter that I planted. This has 5 different plants in it. They all look to be doing really well. We've got this Violet Night Sweet Alyssum, Tropical Sunrise Calibrachoa, a sweet potato vine, blue Angelonia, blue skies petunia. So everything's going good. I expect it to really start filling in. I planted this the same day. I don't think I got to showing this, but this has some white bacopa, Supertunia Vista bubblegum, and a Graceful Grasses Queen Tut. Supertunia Vista bubblegum gets enormous, so that's going to definitely fill up this whole pot. Up on top of this garden, I have this lower bed here, and up on top this bed I've planted 3 different things. So here's the Superbena Peachakeen Verbena. Here is the Diamond Frost Euphorbia. Here is the Laguna Sky Blue Lobelia. So they all kind of in a pattern. And what's in between is a perennial vinca that's been here, comes back really strong every year. So I just plant in between it with annuals. So I've got it all along this wall. And they all seem to be doing well. Expect them to get much bigger, but they've already grown a lot since we put them in, especially the Peachy Keen Verbena, Superbena. It's doing great. These vinca get some purple flowers on them too in the spring, which is kind of nice. Not classically container, but I sort of plant it as if it is one. Behind this row of plants, I've planted 3 Rock and Blue Suede Shoes Salvia. These also get really, really big, and these, I said in the last video, are super hummingbird magnets. So there's one there, there's one over here, one's a little farther back, right back here. These are all going to do great. Have that as a backdrop. So let's take a look at the other containers that I planted in that video. So up at the top of these stairs, I have these 2 matching containers here and here. Let's take a look at this one. So the Crazy Tunia Pink Flamingo Petunia is doing amazing. It's getting a lot bigger. Let's get the one on this side. This too. Such beautiful color. I just love this. The backdrop is a Graceful Grasses Fireworks, proven winners. And then this is the Superbena Sparkling Amethyst. A little bit of blooms on it, but it's going to get a lot more. Let's see this one on this side. This one does have more. And then I've got this Sweetheart Lime, Sweet Carolina Sweetheart Lime Potato Vine on that side, and this one on this side, which is also just a really great color, especially as a backdrop with the pink. So I really love these 2 pots. I can't wait to see them get bigger over the summer. They're such a cool color. So thanks for watching my video.